Hey everybody, it's Nixie with Coyote Bird Tarot, and I'm here to do your daily collective reading. Now, the reason that I have all these cards out is I got about halfway through a really fantastic reading that was tying together amazingly, and my laptop crashed. So, we're going to try this again, and I figured I wouldn't bother reshuffling, I'd just leave it how it is and move on from there. So we'll clarify live and pull advice live. So your reading started out with the king, and the king talks about leadership styles. Um, where you're a leader in your life, are you leading from a selfish place or a selfless place? Now, to some degree, you should always put yourself first because you have to, no one else will. But are you doing that from a self care perspective or a self centered perspective? So, with the king, I think today you're thinking about, like I said, your leadership style, how you do things in your life, where you're going, how you're getting there, how you're treating others, how you're showing them the way. So, tying in beautifully with that is the Seven of Cups, which is about confusion, indecision, choices, options. And I think it is speaking to that assessment of how you're doing things. It's saying that you need to make that decision. Look at your current behavior, think about how it's going, and make any changes you need to make. Now, the star, which is my absolute favorite card, and in this deck particularly, the star talks about hope and faith. It can speak to wish fulfillment, but I think it really speaks to having faith in yourself in this case. Revisiting your ideals, your dreams, your visions, revisiting your view of yourself, and the brightness inside you. And I love how the star up here, the rays of light coming out of it match the rays in the king. And the cord she's holding is going straight up towards the king. Um, and I think it's saying have faith in yourself. Even if you feel like you've been operating from a negative or selfish or ego ridden place, you can fix that. Have faith in yourself that you can do what you need to do to improve yourself, which is not to say that you're, terrible or something, but everyone can always do better. I mean, definitely acknowledge your accomplishments and be proud of them, but don't let that blind you to where you do need improvement. And then finally, speaking of leaders, we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is very passionate, very active. He's a go getter. He sees what he wants and he goes after it. He is the entrepreneur of the tarot. So he will, he's very good for career, for business, but also for love, with all that passion and fire. Now, I, I feel like what the general message is here is to move towards that positive, high vibe King of Wands energy. Find your inner leader, find your confidence, but don't get cocky. Don't overdo it. Don't, you know, allow yourself to hear constructive criticism from others. Try not to, like, take it to heart, but don't take it as an insult. I mean, obviously, if someone insults you, that's an insult, but if they're just saying, hey, could you not talk to me like that, or that kind of thing, hear it, you know? allow yourself to absorb that and let it percolate. Do the thinking and assessing, and then make the change. And honestly, I think that's a clear enough message that I'm not going to clarify today, but I will pull you some advice. Um, so for the collective for tomorrow, what advice do you have? What advice do you have for the collective for tomorrow? And if you're wondering about any of these decks, I'll list them in the description box. Advice for the collective for tomorrow, please. Alright. Yeah, truth be told. So, I think that really ties into this Seven of Cups. Come on, focus. Hang on. There it goes. Okay. I feel like it really ties in with the Seven of Cups. You need to be honest with yourself about how you're conducting yourself with regard to others. You know, it may not be you're a boss or you're a father figure or a mother figure or what have you. And with this king, gender doesn't really matter. It's someone who embodies that energy. Um, and it's more active and masculine, with the air quotes, than passive or receptive, which is considered more feminine. But I know plenty of women who are active go-getters, and vice versa. Um, so yeah, find that inner King of Wands, find that inner leader with the ideals that go with that, and allow yourself to hear the truth from yourself, from others, and move forward. So that is what I have for you today, collective. Thank you so much for being here. Check out my daily rune pulls, and I hope you will like the video if it resonated. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload, and please drop a comment. Let me know what you think, what kind of readings you'd like to see, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.